What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. Today we are going to be talking about some Swiss Tech knives from Walmart. I got a couple of awesome ones here. I got one that's not so awesome, but either way, I want to show these. So it's kind of cool what Swiss Tech's kind of got going on here with all four of these blades. We'll move the Baylite fire steel out of the way just for a moment, because we're going to be trying that here in a minute. So this is what we got. I will get into this first. This is the Swiss Tech Wardig. It is a flipper style pocket knife, AUS 8 steel, and it's got a liner lock, runs on bearings, got a little red accent disc there, a little bit of red on the back, pretty decent deep carry, relatively deep carry pocket clip. Great little pocket knife, actually. Great pocket knife. And then you have the Swiss Tech Stahlhorn, okay? The sheath on this absolutely is trash, but the blade is good. I mean, the sheath is okay. I don't know. I'm picky, a little more picky than what the quality of this is. I don't much care for it, but it works-ish, I guess. So, and it comes with a fire steel. And so you can tell here, right here, you've got red accents on this blade, red accents on this one, green micarta handle scales. Both of these are in AUS 10, or I mean AUS 8. So you've got a small knife, larger knife combo going on here, right? That's kind of what you got going on there. Kind of a matched set, you know, small and large, both the same steel, you know, pretty cool. I really think so. So they've actually, Swiss Tech has stepped it up a notch, and everybody's probably seen these videos, saw videos on both of these blades. But anybody who hasn't, you will realize you've got a small blade and a large blade, and they match. The only difference is here you have two fixed blades instead of a fixed blade and a pocket knife. Okay, so we're going to set these aside because we're not talking about these today. This one does have a sharp enough spine that it will scratch fat wood and strike your fire steels. I've done Firecraft videos with this thing. You can go through my video selection and look it up. And I have done videos with this thing. This is a great knife. I just don't much care for the sheath. The sheath leaves a lot to be desired. Pocket knife, great small pocket knife. Great. All right. Let's get into these blades here. We will open the small knife first. This one is the Leicht, Swiss Tech Leicht. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's German or something. I don't know. That's what you're looking at, though. It is made out of premium D2 steel. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. D2 steel. Oh, my Lord. I can't see nothing. Pull tang design. It has a hammer on the end. Canvas micarta. Premium hard sheath. The sheath left a lot to be desired on this one also. Swiss Tech, you need to figure out how to make sheaths, because I have got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have got 4. Yeah, 4 fixed blades, and I don't like the sheaths on any of these. This one is the best sheath out of the bunch so far. I purchased these with some Christmas money that I got from work. I got a couple of gift cards, and that's what purchased these. So we'll get into this. I already said D2 steel. It came, I've already done modifications to this blade, all right? Swiss Tech likes to give you a lot to read on the box. I mean, holy shit. There's tons of things to read on their boxes. Their boxes are done well. I'm not a box fan. I really am not, but these are done very well. They really are. Lots of information. Now I know that they don't like to stand up for their warranties and stuff like that. I've heard they don't I don't know. I know of someone who, a fellow YouTuber, Legion Tactical Cutlery. He had an issue with one of these and with some Swiss Tech product, I heard, and he's tried to get it fixed, and all he got back was crickets. Nothing. So I don't think you're going to get any help if one of these damn things break. So let's see. It does have a tactile coating. It does say that. Blade length is 2.75. Overall length is 6 inches on the dot. It only weighs 2.5 ounces. The sheath is glass, fiberglass reinforced nylon, canvas micarta, drop point. Blade thickness is 0.1 or 2.9 millimeters. It has red G10 accents also. All right, let's get into this damn thing now. I've wasted enough time. We got to get into it. So it came with this little reflective lanyard. I went ahead and tied it on there. I was like, why not? The damn thing came with it. Why not? But that is your blade, and it is awesome. I really like it. I can almost get 4 fingers on it. Just about the time I think I got my pinky on it, it kind of slides off. So it's almost there, right? It's got good aggressive jipping along the back right here. Good aggressive jipping. The handle is comfortable. The micarta is definitely grippy. And I like the red accents, but they are a little proud of the micarta, and they're a little sharp, actually, just barely sharp. So maybe a little bit of uncomfortableness if you really done a lot of aggressive things with this blade. But I love the look of the canvas micarta. I love the look. That tactile texture. Think of something like a SE. You know, the textures that's on SE blades. It's similar to that, only it's more aggressive. Actually, it's a little rougher. Has more of a sandpapery style feel. You know, to where like the texture to me on an SE, like on my SE3, it feels more like a rubbery feel almost instead of a sandpapery feel. This feels a little more sandpapery. But anyway, it came sharp, really sharp. Not quite screaming sharp, but damn close to screaming sharp. Says Swiss Tech on it. It's got the name on it there. It's D2 steel. Great little utility blade. You could carry this as a neck knife if you wanted to. It came with a little plastic clip, and I don't even have it in the box anymore. But yeah, there's the receipt. There's all your reading literature that's inside the box and all that stuff. But like I said, we'll get rid of this box. Get rid of that. This thing came with a clip that screwed on right here. Cheap junk plastic clip. I mean, it was shit. And you could screw it off there, and you could turn it this way where you could run it scout style also. So you had the option of running that small clip either way, right? I done away with that clip entirely. As you can see, we are rocking the Ulticlip, and I will link Ulticlips. This Ulticlip, it's the 3.3, and it does just fit, but I did have to round up different screws to put this thing on there, because the standard screws wasn't thick enough. I got lucky and I found some screws that would work. So you can see here, it's not perfect, but it's on there and it's not going anywhere. It's got a little bit of wiggle, but it's not going anywhere. And yeah, it works out great. I've been carrying it like this. Works out great. This is a good sheath. It's not bad at all. It's got a good thumb ramp there to push off of. It's not a bad sheath. It really is not. It's just that the stupid clip that came on it was horrible. So you put an Ulticlip on it, right? Put it inside the sheath. There you go, guys. There's the total package, and it works fantastic. It really does. It works great. So now we will go to the larger blade. All right. Go to the larger blade. This one is the Swiss Tech Kraftig. Kraftig is what that is. This thing is a lot larger blade. we'll go through some of the specs. The sheath on it, I already super glued a part of it because, yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. D2 steel, blade thickness 4.9 millimeters or 0.2. It has that same tactile coating as what this little guy does. It has got drop point blade, canvas micarta handle scales, fiberglass reinforced nylon sheath. The knife weight is 10.2 ounces or 290 grams, which is it's a pretty heavy blade. It really is. The overall length is 10 and a quarter inches. The blade length is 5.2 inches. So it's a large blade. You know, it's a large blade. Now we'll go ahead and get into this thing. It's got all the same goodness of all the rest of them. It's got all that reading literature. And it came with this reflective lanyard, just like this little guy did. So I put the lanyard on it because it came with it. Why not? But when I look at this blade, you know what I think of when I look at this blade? It is a little bit of a shrunk down version of a SE6. Sorta. It's what it reminds me of. It's something like an SE6. Does have that hammer pommel on the bottom. That's got your jipping. You got good jipping up here. The handle feels great. It's got a small finger choil, but it works. You can choke up on it, or you can go back. Either way, it's not a very large finger choil, but it works. It really does. It works great. Now it shows. Let me see. Let me get into the sheath now. These sheaths are junk. Good God, I wish that Swiss Tech knew how to make a sheath. Because their blades are not bad. It's just the sheaths. They're bad. So we get rid of the box. This sheath has got this rotating clip bullshit that I already glued straight solid, so that way it can't rotate, because that rotating crap just gets on my nerves. So and the reason why is because when you got this knife in the sheath, before you know it, the damn thing's almost upside down because they're a little more handle heavy than blade heavy, So, and then, if it turns upside down, you stand a chance of losing your blade, especially considering the retention on this kind of sucks. It's really not, it kind of is good, kind of not. I don't know. It doesn't feel secure in the sheath. It kind of clicks in, it kind of don't. I don't know. I'm just not much on this sheath. It's better than the one that the Swiss Tech Stahlhorn comes with. It's better than this sheath. This sheath is really bad, but this one is a little better. It's serviceable, but I don't know. It just don't really. It kind of clicks in there, and it kind of don't. I don't know. It's not real rattly. I mean, it's pretty tight. It's just I don't trust it. I'm afraid it'll fall out. I really am. I don't want to do it hard enough. I don't want the knife to go bouncing, but I don't know. Sheath leaves a lot to be desired, but it will work. From what I can tell, it will work. I did carry this on my side for a while today. It seemed to work okay. It seemed to be okay. It does have a bow drill divot in the micarta right there, which is pretty damn cool. So that's neat that they incorporated that into the handle scale. Like I said, D2 steel. All right, now the part we've all kind of been waiting for. We will kind of hold these up side by side and let you see the matched set. See there? A matched set. Small blade, large blade. Just like with your Wardig and your Stahlhorn. See there? Small blade, large blade. I think that's a great idea that Swiss Tech's going with. Making two matched blades, one large, one small. I think it's a great idea. I really do. I think they're pretty innovative. They just need better sheaths. That's all. So, two great little blades. Or one great big blade, one small blade, but they're both good blades. I believe they'll be pretty good. I don't mind D2 steel. Oh, like I was saying, this one came sharp. This big ass thing came screaming sharp. It is sharp. You can shave the hair off of a gnat's ass with this thing. It is it is sharp. I mean, I was highly impressed whenever I went to cutting stuff with this thing. It's sharp. So they say that the back of this spine will strike a fire steel. I don't know about scratch fat wood. They say it will strike. It is coated, and it's so much like a SE coating that I don't think it's going to do shit. But that's why we got this thing out. The Baylite 6 inch long, 1/2 inch around fire steel. All right, that's why we got this out. We're going to check this thing right now. I haven't even struck it. I don't know if it'll do it or not. We're going to stay off the jipping and see what it does. Hey, it does. It does strike it. Damn, I can't believe that. I really didn't think it would do it. All right, we'll get up on the jipping. Yeah, the jipping don't do it near as well as just the... Yep, it works. Look at that shit. I can't believe that. I really did not think that thing would strike a fire steel, and I sure the hell didn't think it would strike it that well. Here's the striker for this fire steel. That definitely strikes more. Definitely strikes harder if you actually use the striker that this thing comes with. But I think that strikes hard enough that it will get it done. I do believe it will. We'll get out the old Civivi blade wipe here. Wipe some of that off. These are pretty knives. I'll give them that. They made a beautiful knife. They really did. Looks like that coating may have suffered just a little bit, which is a good thing. If you wear some of that coating off, it's only going to strike better, you know. So props to them. They built a pretty good knife, in my opinion. It's damn comfortable. I'll tell you that. I will do a Firecraft video with this blade for sure. I am not going to do a Firecraft video with this little dude, but we can do some cutting here. Let's see. See if I can't find some wet cardboard here. This cardboard's pretty shitty. We'll see. Pretty sharp. This thing was screaming sharp. Oh yeah, it's almost... you piece of shit. Junk cardboard. Man, this thing came sharp. It really did. It came freaking sharp. It's awesome. Really is awesome, guys. I don't know if you want to risk buying one of these and taking a chance on it breaking or whatever, because you know you're not going to get any support from the Swiss Tech as a company. But either way, guys, pretty damn impressive blade. And this thing is like $30-something. I can't remember. No, $28. I don't remember what it is. And this was $38. I think grand total on everything was like $42 for this one, I think. And this one was, I think, 36 or $37. That's what that one was. So they're budget knives. They're made out of budget steel, but D2 is good steel as long as it's done right. And I hope that these are done right. You know, they're pretty impressive. I really like them. I'm really digging the whole large knife, small knife deal. You know what I mean? Really digging that. That's just pretty neat, I think. So, see if we can't gather these up here. So, these gathered up. Here you go, guys. Large knives, small knives that match. Pretty damn neat. Props to Swiss Tech. I like it. If they was just make a little better sheaths and stand up for their products a little better, from what I understand. So, anyway, guys, this is it. Just wanted to show these knives off. Show off that you can get a small knife, large knife set that looks really cool. If you want to check out my Firecraft videos with this blade, like I said, go through my selection of videos and you can look that up. Look for a Firecraft video coming out on this big guy. It's going to be pretty good, I believe. Now that I know for a fact it'll strike fire steel, that helps a lot. So the two things that will be in the Amazon affiliate link for this video will be the Baylite fire steel that I use all the time, and Ulticlip. You can never go wrong with an Ulticlip. All right, they even make these in different sizes, but this one works great for this blade. So, and like I said, this one is a great sheath. It just came with a crappy clip, so I had to switch it out. Anyway, guys, that's it. I've held these here long enough. Chandler's Legacy Farm. If you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we are out of here. We will have more knife reviews coming. So stay tuned, and we will see ya.